Hello, this is me Rish. Welcome back to my channel, Rish Gaming. I'm back with another reaction video, and today we are going to react to the new Black Flags trailer, or the new Black Flags itself, like showcase of how this Black Flags is going to be. So it's divided into, I think, four parts. Basically, first one is the world trailer, then the official gameplay, then collector's edition, and the hell to the company cinematics. But I'm just gonna watch the whole showcase in one part. In it's a 28-minute video and see what they all talk about, like what's the new content that they're bringing up. I have already seen like the leaks, and I've already heard rumors about it not having a multiplayer because original Black Flags I think had multiplayer. I didn't even knew it had multiplayer, to be honest. I never knew that Assassin's Creed had multiplayer option anyways. But yeah, so I finally realized that Black Flags has the multiplayer. So let's check out what this is. Hey, let me actually quickly check. I have my I had Assassin Creed. I think this was another DLC. I think this is the DLC for Black Flags, right? The Freedom Cry. It was made a standalone game later, I think. Yeah, this so yeah, it doesn't require Black Flags. I already own the Black Flags. I don't play Freedom Editions. Check out the DLC pack. Please do that if you have on Black Flags and Golden Flowers, Black Flags, Fire Registration, Freedom Time missions already. But this was also a part of the Black Flags extended universe, or Black Flags extended lore. I'm not sure if this is added to the Black Flags game, new Black Flags game, but let's see what this is about. I mean, I already have the game. I can just play the old version of it anyway. So yeah. So moving back to the original Black Flags Resynced, let's watch the Black Flags Resynced. The graphic there definitely looks like the reflections are more clear, and I think the only gripe I had with Black Flags was I think it was like I think it had some kind of scale, like some kind of brown scale to it, but like now it's more like bright, like every other Assassin's Creed game or every other open world game. So I'm not sure if it would lose its theme or not. Like it was like a little bit darker. It had a little darker theme, but now it's more colorful and like more vibrant and stuff like that. But yeah, the things I can see, like the graphics have definitely, they have a scale there.
We fly no colors out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the Black Flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. If a man placed
I think after releasing the Skull, what is it, Skull and Bones, they realized that they finally, like, if they want to actually sell a pirate game, then they actually need to make a good game. So they remade, or like remade the models for the Black Flags, or I don't know how they did it. Like, they complete like restructuring of Black Flags, and they are releasing Black Flags as Black Flags Resynced with modern graphics. Like, they include the improved models and other stuff like lighting and everything.
Fool that it's only fools you'll persuade, but appear to be the devil. And all men will submit. We're pirates, kid. We take as we please and become who we like.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Who am I then? You're a wonder, Tim.
Mix of in-game footage and cinematics.
Wait, you've a knack for this kind of work. It ain't work if you love it.
I'm gonna be real about it. I don't hate the old one graphics like that much, that I'm like, if this game is a $80 game or like a $70 game, I'm not gonna buy it, because just for extra graphical updates. Like, if it's like, yes, let's say an Indian price range, okay, the maximum I'm willing to place like 3,000 Indian rupees, 3,000 Indian rupees is still a high price in Indian standards. So 3,000 will be approximately like, it's $50. I think it's $40 or something. Let's see what price it will launch in. Or did they have a price reveal already or something?
Hey everyone. I have to say, it is so good to be here. I played Edward Kenway more than a decade ago, and you know, he's one of those characters that never really leaves you. Now, over the past months, we know that you've been waiting, or we know that you've heard things. And today, it is finally time to share with you what we've been working on. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is a faithful remake of one of the most beloved Assassin's Creed games. It's totally rebuilt from the ground up with the latest version of the Anvil engine and enriched with lots of new additions. Resynchronization with Edward's journey and memories. The same story, the same man, but elevated to a new level of immersion and realism to bring you one of the most thrilling swashbuckling pirate adventures. And I'm happy to say,
but it's bloody expensive.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced will be released on July 9th,
4,000.
2026.
Okay, I'll think about it. If
Today, guys,
if
you are
worth
getting the
mine.
real deal. The first ever look at gameplay. Everything that's been rebuilt.
I mean, I can like if I think it's like good for content creation, like I can do a comparison video, or just do a gameplay video of it. Probably make a video about it. Like then I'll purchase it, or else nah, I don't know about it.
Reimagined and some behind the scenes stories. But enough of my talking, yeah? Let's just jump right in.
I think this is a gameplay footage.
Hello, pirates. Matt Ryan here, the voice of Edward Kenway.
So nice.
And this is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. 13 years after the original, this remake brings the classic game.
You can literally see here. This is the original. It doesn't look like bad. Like obviously the textures and like the textures of the brick walls and the environments and the little squariness of the like what's it called, assets are out there. I need this tower. It's showing its age, not like that like high level of reflection, but if you're gonna tell me this is a game for like a decade old, this is not a bad looking game from a decade old game. Yeah, this is the right one is magnificent, and the reflection and the texture of the bricks and the concrete are completely reworked, and it looks amazing. But it's not like I don't feel like I'm gonna play 4,000 just to kind of justify from this jump to this jump. The original from a decade old is still magnificent. And like as I've said before, if a game tells me a good story, I don't care if it's less price, if it's graphically less like it's less detailed. I think I can enjoy a good game unless it's super buggy and messy and like half-ass story writing, half-ass dialogue stuff. Like I cannot play it. But if it has one strong point that can carry the game, I'll just play it. I think that is the reason I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the resynced version of it. And when it's releasing, by the way, wait, I kind of forgot about it. When is it releasing? It said coming soon. Okay, so there's no particular date when it's gonna release. And they just revealed the game and they just said pre-order. Like they didn't even release the date for it. Like Ubisoft is, I don't know, bro. They have great IPs, great minds in their company, but they are just the executives are bloody stupid at this point, I think.
Back to life, rebuilt from the ground up with the latest Anvil engine to deliver the most thrilling pirate adventure. All right, let's set sail.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure.
You play as Captain Edward Kenway, a rebellious scoundrel eager to make a name for himself in the pursuit of glory, freedom, and a search for a better life.
Seen your face before. Yous mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your bloody gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
After crossing paths with the Assassins and Templars, Edward is drawn into their centuries-old conflict with secret locations and legendary treasures at stake. Along the way, he joins forces with infamous pirates such as Anne Bonny, Charles Vane, and Blackbeard.
With them, he helps establish a short-lived, lawless republic following the pirate code and defying empires built on cruelty and greed. Together, in their search for freedom, power, and riches, they'll fight across a treacherous tropical paradise, from dangerous waters to dense jungles, untamed lands, and bustling historical cities. From the grandeur of Havana, the thriving and wealthy jewel of the Caribbean ruled by Templars, to Kingston's bustling trade hub, and Nassau, the beating heart of the pirate republic. Each city offers a distinct atmosphere shaped by opportunities and conflicts. The Caribbean world reaches a new level of immersion and realism, powered by high-resolution textures.
Literally, you see over here, yeah, the resolution is definitely amped up. There's more foliage. They can add more details because the say like the computers are more like capable nowadays. Obviously, it's been a decade old like game. So yeah, but you can see on the left side, it's not bad. Like if someone asks you to play the game on the left side, you will not just straight up say no. You're like, it still looks beautiful, it still looks playable, and it's not unpleasing to the eye itself. Like, you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, the right one is definitely beautiful, but if you already have the left one to play, why would you pay extra 4,000 just to play a enhanced version of it? Like, I don't think the 4,100 Indian rupees, at least from the point of view from an Indian guy, is not justifiable. It's an expensive deal.
Enhanced lighting, strikingly detailed environments, and a new dynamic weather system. Even underwater exploration is more expansive, more beautiful, and more perilous than ever before. With seamless access to cities and locations, the world feels truly alive.
Ship stopped!
Creating the perfect backdrop for a life on the edge, where freedom is earned and danger is never far away. Time to draw swords, lads. The combat system has been entirely reworked into an action-oriented experience. While wielding dual swords, pistols, and hidden blades, every move now plays a specific role with faster, more fluid attacks and combos. Land a perfect parry to open up your target for an instant kill, then follow with up to 4 chained takedowns. Use walls, ledges, and breakables to your advantage. Keep track of your opponents and use all your tools to level the playing field.
They just like took the experience that they gained from all the Assassin's Creed and just put it in Assassin's Creed 4. That's it.
Whether you're on the hunt or on the run, mastering your environment is key. As you navigate through cities and jungles, you'll experience smooth and improved iconic parkour moves. From free jumps, to back ejects, and side ejects. These options offer a range of reactive movements, giving you tighter control, resulting in greater speed and deadlier assassinations. Being a pirate assassin often calls for a
I think all these movements are
with Resynced and its
these are things that you need if you want to play Assassin's Creed, bro. Like, these are essential, bro. It's not something
targets.
They're saying it like, oh my god, we are making Assassin's Creed like a proper assassin should be. Oh my god, that's so amazing. Like, really hell, like,
tailing and
the basic needs, bro.
missions have also been revamped. In the original game, getting discovered meant instant desynchronization. Yes, this was a pretty big pain point. We remember. Now, the action continues. Your objectives remain, but your target will react, and you must adapt accordingly.
So that they made it more
All these new
friendly,
interactions
okay.
offer multiple ways to succeed and progress in your missions. Of course, This wouldn't be a real pirate adventure without a ship.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
The Jackdaw. What a beauty. Set sail and freely roam the Caribbean. Now equipped with even more firepower, the Jackdaw can conquer the high seas like never before. With new alternate fire upgrades for every weapon, you now have more power and flexibility to overcome opponents' ships in any situation. You will engage in epic battles, boarding parties, and fort raids. All of these are back and as challenging, dangerous, and
So
exciting.
they lost
as ever.
money and they finally understood the true meaning of being a pirate,
To
and
reinforce your crew, 3 brand new
they actually bought what was needed in Skull and Bones into this Black Flag Resynced. Okay.
officers make their entrance. Lucy Baldwin, the Padre, and Deadman Smith. Each officer has a unique narrative questline that reveals their backstory. Gain their trust to recruit them to your crew and benefit from their special gameplay abilities. Deadman Smith, for example, unlocks a double shot from broadside weapons. Explore the Caribbean alongside your crewmates and trusty pet. That's right, you can now find a cat or monkey for the Jackdaw. Engage and plunder other vessels.
So now they are
Violent
catering to
storms,
pet
rogue
owners.
waves.
Okay.
Or just soak up the sun, regaled by shanties new and old.
For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Hey!
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced offers a deeper, more immersive adventure that remains faithful to what players love, while enriching the experience with enhanced gameplay features and fresh quests and storylines, including ones for the officers you met earlier and, just between you and me, new narrative arcs involving our old friends, Blackbeard and Steed. Defy empires and relive the era's explosive events amidst the ancient war between assassins and Templars in the ultimate pirate fantasy. Gold, infamy, and adventure await. It's time to raise the Black Flag again.
With Black Flag Resynced, we set out to reconnect with the heart of Black Flag. From the start, the intention was clear: deliver a faithful and enriched experience grounded in what players loved.
I'm not here saying that the game or the showcase that they've shown is anyway in any shape or form good or bad. But as I've said before, in the 2010s, the games that were released in 2010s, they didn't look as bad as you all think it looked like. I've replayed GTA. I mean, GTA has been they have enhanced the graphics as well. They've remastered it as well, like GTA. I don't know what's it called, but yeah, the GTA 5 has been enhanced as well. Horizon Zero Dawn has been enhanced. See, like as I've said before, reimagining or remaking games such as let's say the first Tomb Raider. It was a 3D game, but it was pixelated. It looked like as they said, like they have triangle boobs and triangle asses. And from that, the Tomb Raider was remade in 2013 or 2014. I'm not sure about it. The Tomb Raider series. Wait, let me check. The first Tomb Raider. Okay, yeah, this game. When was it made? Yeah, it was made in 2013. Like they remade it. And if you see a game, and like if you see any game from 2013, does this look bad to you? Obviously, if it's remade in the modern era, the lightings can be good. But like, if you see Tomb Raider, where's Is it this one? I'm not sure about it. Yeah. If you see from this graphics to that graphics, it was a huge jump, like from this pixel PS1 looking graphics to the Tomb Raider 2013. This was from 2007. From 2007, from before 2010s to the after 2010s, it was a huge jump. But I don't think any game that is remade, like let's say this one also, Black Flags. Uh, I don't feel like you can justify it. Like, look at this, bro. This already looks beautiful. It's not. It's not like. I mean, they have made it more colorful, bright. Lightings have been improved. But except that, I'm not like if so you give someone this game and tell this that this is a decade old game, they will not believe it. They'll still be able to play it. Like, it's not a bad looking game. And that's the reason I cannot justify the high price for Black Flag Racing. Like, if they would have given like, okay, this is Black Flags, you can purchase the Black Flag Racing. It will be upgraded patch, or like it will be like, let's say $20 to $30. You can upgrade you can buy the Resynced pack, and when you buy the Resynced pack, you will the original game, it will be added to the original game, and it will make the original game enhanced. Like, it will enhance the original game. It will replace all the assets and make it better. People have bought it. I know Ubisoft and all these companies are super greedy companies, but they have greed. They want to earn money, but these stupid idiots, I don't know what marketing school they went to, but they don't know how to earn money, bro, and they don't know how to earn trust. If you sell a thing that's cheaper and people find value in it, people will buy more of it, and you will sell more at the end of the day. Like, I don't know why do you have to price it higher? Like, if you price it lower, the hardcore fans will buy it anyways with its higher lower. Plus, you will get like people who are money conscious people will also start buying it because they feel that they're getting a value for money for it. But if you're pricing it higher, only the big whales and probably the hardcore fans will buy it, and rest or maybe content creators like me who want to make videos about it. But the rest of the audience who are money conscious audience, they'll go for an indie game or go for old, like a 2-3 year old game that's on sale on Steam or any other platform. So I don't know, like, are they idiots? Like, they call themselves like marketing heads. Like, they're like in the position where they know nothing shit about the what's it called, game itself, like the gaming industry itself, or the games itself, or like the entertainment industry itself, and they're shitty in marketing and marketing and sales distribution as well. Like, how can you be a doctorate in both of y'all? Like you have to have some like upper hand in it. You need to know how to sell the stuff product, bro. Like, do you know Walls? I think Wolf of Wall Street, right? Where they tell you to sell a pen kind of stuff. So yeah, you should know how to sell a pen, bro. You cannot just sell it like randomly. Oh, this is the greatest pen of this. That's not how games work, bro. People, like, economies are crashing right now. People are more money conscious than ever, and you releasing a fucking $50 to $60 game, or maybe like you say, thinking that people will buy a game that's literally like a decade old, and like you cannot see a significant improvement. You can still play the old and feel mesmerized by a decade old game. Like, why would you buy the new one? That's just my point.
We've rebuilt the entire adventure using our latest Anvil engine.
Look at it, bro. Like, as I said before, right, the old game had like this kind of yellowish filter to it, like kind of giving a grimy stuff. Like, from a gritty environment, like on the yellow spectrum on the right side, they made it just colorful over here on the right side, like on the left side, literally. Like, you can see that they just made it like any other open world game. Like, if you put this open world game, when you just remove the Assassin's Creed suit to it, it will look like a Far Cry game, or if it look like a Just Cause game. Like, they just made the environment pretty. That's it. Like, the tonalness of the environment is gone. Like, on the right side, you can see like this is a grimy atmosphere, and people are fighting for their like whatever survival and stuff like that. It giving you a depth of like how brutal the world is. On the right side, on the left side, it just looks like a random ass open world game. Like, it could be any game if you just remove the character, like Assassin's Creed character from it. if you know what I'm saying.
Expect fully overhauled visuals, new additions that deepen its world, and enhanced gameplay both on land and at sea. Movement now flows
The tone from the first game has been removed and it's just made colorful and brighter and lighting. This normal white lighting. But
more
that's it.
naturally from one action to the next, whether you're doing parkour across rooftops in Havana or fighting on the docks. Parkour builds on the latest
I'm
design
sorry, I
improvements
cannot
from
justify
recent
the game
Assassin's
for other
Creed
people to
games,
buy. I mean, I'm
while
gonna buy it
still
because I'm
keeping
gonna
Edward's
test the
classic
game.
moves. Combat now offers a more
But I cannot
dynamic
recommend other people to buy the game.
experience, driven by precise parries and takedowns. Stealth gets its share of improvement.
To be honest, regarding this too much of yapping about the combat and its enhanced, just made the great Assassin's Creed. You just made and talked about the basic requirements to like have an Assassin's Creed game. Like, it's mixing the modern, I would say, Origins or Odyssey combat with the original Assassin's Creed stealth combat as well. Like, it's a mix of both. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you just learn from your experience of like 10 years, but like, I don't think the old ones combat is bad. I'm gonna definitely play and stream the game. So
It's
probably
two,
on Twitch or
and the
YouTube.
ability
Probably
to
on
crouch
the old one.
anywhere. They open up more tactical routes and subtle approaches, letting you shape the adventure the way you want. Naval gameplay also follows the same philosophy and offers more tactical options. New officers will join your crew with powerful abilities, while the Jackdaw's weapons can be upgraded with new modes to change up the fight. The sea now plays an active role in how you'll be challenged by the elements. Weather and waves will influence how your ship will handle, while preserving the pace and freedom players remember. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced matters deeply to us and to you. That's why we took the time to rebuild it with the care it deserves. This remains a solo, adventure, and character-driven experience. It is not an RPG. The focus stays on how you play and how you explore the world. And as we develop the game, we organize dedicated workshops with our community. These early player feedbacks played an important role in refining many of these elements. Here's a look at their most recent visit.
Hello everyone, we are here at the Ubisoft Singapore studio where we invited some of our biggest Assassin's Creed fans to discover the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They've had the opportunity to meet the devs, try the game, and share their valuable feedback with us. Here's what they had to say.
I still can't believe that I can help the dev team to make the game better and improve it when it finally arrives.
I'm part of that process, and Black Flag is my favorite game, so to be a part of that process is just awesome.
It felt nice to be appreciated in that way, to give direct input about the game.
The feedback with the dev team, they were very open as a dev team to take the criticism, what needs to be fixed, what's great. They even asked us more questions about it. So I love the curiosity that they show us, and it shows that they truly care about what they do.
I'm just really excited to be back, like with the addition of new audio lines, the new dialogue, and the new music.
I'm super excited to actually help improve the staff experience for the game.
I care about this game, this remake. When I heard rumors about this game, I just wanted to be involved in giving as much effective feedback as possible.
Some of this work came directly from spending time with some of our core players early on. We had them play early builds and sat down with them to gather their honest feedback on the game, tapping into the many things players expect of a Black Flag remake, from gameplay features to visual fidelity. This helped us refine some of our choices along the way. What was interesting was not only to gather that feedback, but to understand why players reacted this way. They were incredibly passionate about Edward, how he moves, how he reads on screen, even the details on his face. That led to deeper conversations. Together, we explored different approaches, tested ideas, challenged assumptions.
Yeah, let's continue with the corporate bullshit.
And refine choices until the intent felt right again. The team's passion and commitment have driven every step of this journey, and we can't wait for you to see more of what we've been crafting.
Oh, it really is so good to be back in this world. I believe the Black Flag is one of those pirate adventures that never really left the players' minds. And it's also really special to be here today with some of the people who helped shape the game back then and who are bringing it back now. Jean, you were creative director on the original Black Flag, and Paul, you're the creative director on Resynced, who's leading the vision of this remake. And Paul, you're the creative director on Resynced, who's leading the vision of this remake today. Now, before we dive into what the game is now, I'd love to go back for a moment. So when you started building Black Flag back in early 20... Before we dive into what the game is now, I'd love to go back for a moment. So when you started and who are bringing it back now, Jean, with some of the people who helped shape the game back...
Yeah, who are they interviewing again? Wait one second. I need to increase the volumes with love.
It really is so good to be back in this world. I believe the Black Flag
This
is
is the
one of
voice
those
actor, right?
pirate
Yeah, I think
adventures
so.
that never really left the players' minds. And it's also really special to be here today with some of the people who helped shape the game back then and who are bringing it back now. Jean, you were creative director on the original Black Flag, and Paul, you're the creative director on Resynced, who's leading the vision of this remake today. Now, before we dive into what the game is now, I'd love to go back for a moment. So when you started building Black Flag back in early 2012? 2012. How was the world imagined in the first place? I mean, what were the pillars that were there from day one?
Well, from the very beginning, one of the key central core pillar was fluidity, right? We really wanted a seamless experience, connecting movement, combat, and navigation, all very naturally. And it was the same seamlessness that we were looking for between naval experience and the ground experience, because the other challenges we were facing was to merge actually two fantasies, being a pirate on one side and being an assassin on the other, without any friction. And the
original game, bro, it's just beautiful, bro, the original game.
To the ground experience. Naval gameplay was really a core pillar from day one. We also wanted a world that feels alive, right? Something that would react to the players, always in motion. And it was very compelling to me to see other people like Paul and his team actually to face the same challenges that we did face back in the days. And I think what helped them craft the game was that a lot of people involved in Resynced today were already part of the game, the original back then.
Paul, so you were already a part of the team back then, right? So, when you come back to a project all these years later, what stayed non-negotiable from the original vision, apart from the fact that, I'm Kenway?
So, Matt, the one thing that was non-negotiable is the original story of Edward Kenway. We have never approached Resynced as a reinvention. Our goal is to carry John's vision forward. And today, we have much more room to do so since the game is engineered and rebuilt on Ubisoft's latest Anvil. It allows us to push dynamism, gameplay, immersion further, while keeping the original vision and story intact.
Yeah, Jean, and you mentioned before how collaborative the original game was, and can you talk about that, especially with Singapore?
Yeah, absolutely. It was a absolutely team effort back in the time. And I remember actually in 2012, when we first came here in Singapore, meeting Paul and the team to do what we call the blueprint, this week of hard work where the game really emerged from the preparatory work. And Montreal worked very closely with Singapore. Singapore built key parts of Black Flag. The naval gameplay was built on top of the Assassin's Creed 3 naval tech that was developed, in some specific missions. But you were also behind a lot of places, locations, and gameplays, like caves, underwater gameplay, forts, ships, and some major missions like the E3 demo that you worked on.
That's right. Right. So there seems to be like a real sense of continuity here, not just in the game, but in the people making it. One thing that really shaped Black Flag for me was how dynamic the scenes felt coming back to it for Resynced and shooting the mocap scenes in Toronto. The scenes just felt so dynamic, like the original game. And Jean, what was the intention back then, when it came to all the cinematics?
So from the start, and it was a lot of discussion with Kama, the animation director back then, we really wanted the scenes to feel alive. You know, we wanted characters moving, interrupting each other, exchanging objects, you know, and reacting physically. And that sense of movement was really part of the game's identity, I feel.
Right. And when you rebuild a game like this, that I guess that becomes a huge challenge, right, Paul? And how did you keep the spirit whilst trying to push it further with all of today's amazing technology?
Well, there are many ways, but to carry on the spirit of Black Flag, we always remembered one thing: to rebuild the game with the original pillars in mind, John's pillars and the original core team's pillars. But the most important thing was the story. Every single small moment in the game had to be rebuilt and crafted. And it took a lot of handcrafting, especially the facial animations. But that's important because that's the soul of the game.
That you men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char. By Christ!
And you know, when you add new things to a game that people really know off by heart and they know it so well, the fear is always that the people might notice the seams, right? Jean, when you played it, what did you feel?
Well, actually, I felt like playing Black Flag, you know, and not even noticing where the original end was ending and when the new content that Paul and the team wrote was starting. And this is something really, really important. That continuity is very much essential.
You know, Jean, whenever we wanted to change or add something, we would always question ourselves: does this belong here? Would Edward do this? Would John get upset? And if the answer wasn't clear, we simply wouldn't do it. However, as we all know, no remake is complete without additional content. So we have added brand new chapters and brand new missions to the game, including a brand new scene with Edward's wife, Caroline, that's written by Darby himself.
Yeah, I remember playing it. Jean, so like there's something, I don't know, there's something deeper in Black Flag than just like pirate freedom, you know, and it's closely tied to the character of Edward.
Yes, absolutely. We really wanted to send a message also saying that freedom without structure doesn't lead you anywhere, right? And Edward's arc reflects that. He thinks everything will be granted, you know, that's the good life, plundering, etc. But then in the end, you realize that you lost all your friends. Yeah. Right? And so this is very important because he grows into someone that understands his own responsibilities and that makes him, like you said, very human.
Yeah. And that's exactly what I really leaned into coming back to the character after, you know, more than a decade. You know, it's the same Edward, but there seemed to be like, for me personally, you know, from the scenes that were written kind of, as I said, more dynamism, but also there's a certain kind of weight to Edward's journey, you know? I guess that with Black Flag Resynced, there are some really kind of important decisions to make, right, Paul? And how did you approach those?
So, Matt, with Resynced, we made a clear choice. It is a pure story-driven adventure, and we are fully focused on Edward's adventures in the Caribbean. As a result of this focus, we have elected to not have the multiplayer and not have the DLC. However, Resynced is built from the ground up with new story, new content, and new systems. But we're staying true to its action-adventure roots. Resynced is a 2026 take on the...
So they don't have DLC, so I don't think they will have the Freedom Cry part of it. Like, they will not have the extension part of Freedom Cry. Okay.
The original legend. And for those of us who are curious, the original will still be available.
And Jean, so the modern day, right, that played a really specific role in Black Flag when it was released. And so can you explain how it fit the franchise back then?
So, you know, back then in 2013, the present day reflected where the franchise was at. It was a transition moment, especially with Desmond's story and what it meant at the time. But now with Resynced, I think there were some changes were needed.
That's right. Today, the modern day has evolved. For Black Flag Resynced, we have approached it in a way that focuses on Edward's journey while still connecting his memories to the Animus. The modern day rifts in Black Flag Resynced will feature new moments that focus on Edward's internal struggles.
There's also something about Black Flag that I feel that I don't know, people still crave what the game brought, you know?
You know what? I think it's because it's a game full of light.
Yeah.
Yes, there is danger and violence, but everything takes place under the bright Caribbean sky, you know? Palm trees, seas, movement. It's very generous in a sense. And that sense of escapism has always been part of the game, and I feel it's very relevant in 2026.
Yeah, totally. And the other thing that the people I feel never forget, and certainly I never had, is the music.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. It's the music, especially the sea shanties. The sea shanties in particular have always been part of Black Flag's identity. For Resynced, we have kept the shanties that everybody loves, but we have also added new shanties that are connected to the story.
To be honest, there's too much of corporate yapping going on. But like I as a person, as a gamer, as a streamer, and like as a person who likes entertainment industry, I feel like I cannot recommend this game based on the current pricing it has. And I don't know what the US pricing is. I have to actually check. Probably like $70 to $80. But I don't like if there's as they said, like the original Black Flags will be able to still be available. Just buy the original Black Flags Deluxe Edition and play the game. It will be cheaper, affordable for you, and it will first of all goddamn run on your PC, because right now PC parts are bloody expensive. So like at least the game will be playable on the release if you buy the Black Flags Deluxe Edition and just play the old game. I guess because the new game, based on how the visuals they're pushing the visuals, it's gonna be a nightmare for your PC if it's a 3060, 4060 or whatever that, like the base GPU, whatever that is. Yeah.
So today, we'd like to reveal a collaboration with an artist that's deeply connected to the Assassin's Creed franchise. And this artist has a special place in my heart because of his work on Assassin's Creed Revelations, Woodkid.
Woodkid. Ah, cool. Yeah,
That's cool.
That's great.
Hey everyone, Woodkid here. I'm in my studio in Paris now, and I have great news for you. I'm back in the Assassin's Creed franchise, this time for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. You know, the world of Assassin's Creed has been very important for me and very linked to my career. It started like 15 years ago or something. And this time, I'm very excited about what we've done. I know that Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a game that's very important to all of you. It's a game about escapism, about rebellion, about exploration, and these are themes that are very, very important for my work. You know, I've explored these themes a lot in my music. So I won't say too much, but I can't wait for you to hear what I've done for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced.
Having him
Back to the corporate talks, ladies and gentlemen.
return to the franchise, especially for Black Flag Resynced, means a lot to the team. We've been working on a newly reimagined track specifically for Black Flag Resynced, and we can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Yeah, right. And, you know, music is just one of those things that the people remember long after they stop playing. I mean, I did. The sea shanties, I still play in my car now from time to time, you know. And this game means a lot to you, and we know that.
Yeah, absolutely. This game means a lot to me, and I'm not saying that just because you guys are here. Just working on a game takes me back to 2012, and we all want the game to be the best it can be, and we really hope that you guys will enjoy playing it.
Yeah, so you entered the Animus for real.
That's
Back
right.
in 2012, yeah.
I mean, what a great thing, right? To come back to something, you know, more than a decade after, you know, and get to revisit and rebuild and reimagine this wonderful world. It's just been such a pleasure for me, and I thank you guys for bringing me back. Before we wrap this up, I've got a little surprise for you. All right, this is something pretty awesome. I saw it today for the first time, and I love it. So here we have an Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced Collector's Edition. It's so awesome, and inside is a really stunningly well-crafted figurine of Edward Kenway sitting there, slouched like me, really. And he looks really cool, and it's crafted really well. And inside, there's a notebook with all of like Kenway's diary entries and journeys about all of his adventures. And there's also a brooch and a cloth map, and then some goodies in there for everyone. So this one is really cool. It's the first time I've seen it today. And if you guys like it, then you're gonna have to get your own, because this one's mine.
You deserve it.
Thank you. No,
You're
but-
welcome to take it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. We can't wait for you to live or relive this thrilling pirate adventure with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced that will launch on July 9th, 2026. I just want to say thank you for all being with us today, and we cannot wait for you to experience it yourselves. Cheers.
Okay, I guess that's it. I guess this was the cinematics that was shown before, like the. Okay. So that's that for Assassin's Creed's Racing the showcase. My opinion, it's good. It's not a bad game. Okay, first of all, I'll tell you my major problems. First of all, goddamn bitches, y'all haven't released the release date and y'all already want us to pre-order the game. First of all, first thing. Second thing, I cannot justify the graphical updates for the price. And I feel like in some aspects the graphical updates kind of removes the tone of the game itself, like the darkness of the game. It's just made like any open world Ubisoft game, like a Far Cry, Just Cause, whatever. Like I don't think Just Cause is Ubisoft, but anyways, yeah, you get my point basically. Third, if I have the original game still available on the store, why the fuck would I buy this one? This like super expensive in this economy. Like, I don't know how to justify this game in this at any capacity. I mean, I've said before, if you're a hardcore fan, if you're a streamer, if you're a content creator like a reviewer like me, you'll probably buy it, review it, and I think I cannot give a certain answer unless I played the game. I've seen that, oh, the combat is good, and first of all, the game's optimization. I played a game called Samson recently, and it was a pretty good game. The concept is good, but the game runs like horseshit, okay? The game runs like horseshit on laptop, on my PC, everywhere. And I don't think it had the third or fourth update or patch right now. Like, so that's the reason I'm not recommending a game that's fucking, I think, 4,000 Indian rupees to people just based on speculation and looking on the email, like the gameplay on the screen. I will play the game, and if I really enjoy it and really like it and I can justify it, yeah, I'll recommend that game. For someone that's new to the Assassin's Creed, like the newer generation, that like the generation before me, like the generation alpha that just turned 18 or 19, and they can play the mature games now, and they are excited to try out these Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed. Maybe y'all can go and enjoy the Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, okay? Maybe if you don't want to play the old game, if you feel like that's too crappy or whatever. But the old one is worth it. And first of all, your generation, or even my generation, late Gen Z, we have grown by playing games like Fortnite and Roblox. I don't think we have a problem with graphics unless we're having fun. We don't care about graphics, I think, based on how popular Roblox was and how popular Fortnite was. We just want a good bloody game that can tell a good bloody story. I mean, they're suckers for graphics, and I can understand that. There's one of our friends as well that like a good immersive story and a good immersive like what's called environment and like graphics in general. But yeah, he pays for $80 to $90 for $80 to $70 for a game, and he plays like one game plays games in spaces. Like, he doesn't buy every game that releases, he just buys specific games, and that's okay. That's his style. But I feel like for most gamers who want to enjoy a game after evening, they want something comfortable to run on their block PC that they purchased 2 to 3 years ago. They don't want to purchase new like, first of all, you cannot afford new parts, okay? And even if you can afford new parts, I don't think everybody wants to upgrade a new part every time, unless they're a content creator or like they're the richest millionaire in their town. But you guys my point, right? I'm worried about the optimization. I'm worried about what like how they flaunting the changes. Is this really just like, does the price really justify the changes if the original one is still available in the store to purchase, the deluxe edition, whatever? And third is, it's not an upgrade, because like 2013 or 2014, that era, the 2010s, games were really looking good. Like, they were not bad looking games. Yeah, the environment may be a little bit of shitty, but like The storytelling was awesome, and I don't think I'll be focusing on the environment when there's there's such a good storytelling. And I don't see the jump from the 2014 version of it to the 2026 version of it. So yeah, and first of all, this stupid Ubisoft send their fucking money hungry people pre-order before they even release the release date of the game. That's absurd, bro, for me. Do let me in the comment section below what you feel about this showcase. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you have any gripes regarding this game? If you want to rant anything, write down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, press the like button. If you don't like this video, press the dislike button. Share with your amigos and amigas if you're interested. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification to get notified so that you know whenever we post new videos. And thank you for watching this video. We'll meet you soon in this video. Till then, peace.